Hey Panther fans, Lucas here, and what a day yesterday for the Florida Panthers as we got the man we have been needing to get in Sergei Bobrovsky. 7 years, 70 million, which is now makes him, it's a little over 70 million, makes him the second highest paying goalie in the league right now, as the highest is Carey Price right now. It does make him the highest paid Florida Panthers ever in the history. The one before that was Pavel Bure, and you know what he did for us. So we got our all-star guys. We got our all-star goaltender. We needed to fix that with Longo retiring, Reimer being traded, and then so we got our man. Definitely fix that hole in goaltending. Looks like Montembeault will be the backup for Bobrovsky. So my guess is he'll probably get about 20 games Montembeault in net for the Cats. So solid pickup there. Obviously didn't get Panarin. He just wanted way too much money. I think it was like close to 12 million for 7 years as he goes to the Rangers, and that's just way too much. Again, that is more than what Ovechkin and Crosby are making a year. He's not as good as those guys. I'm sorry, but he's good, but not that good. He hasn't even hit a 100-point season yet in his career. So you go ahead, go to New York, Panarin. We will be better off without that type of contract. Now, there are fans that are quite upset about this contract, about this not getting Panarin. Again, it's not worth the money. We need that money to focus on our players we currently have and our rookies in the system. Again, if we sign this guy for 7 years, okay, that ties up possible extensions for Barkov, Huberdeau, Trocheck. Then we got these guys in the pipeline, Tippin. Knight will probably get a contract possibly. So, we need those guys that are huge assets for this team. And again, offense was not the problem with this team at all. It really was not the problem. Defense and goaltending. I'm going to get into defense a little bit later because we did pick up a defenseman. And we got what we needed. So we have these guys in the pipeline, Tippin, a couple of other guys. So those are guys going to be the guys that are going to fit in and cure, what if once the offense goes down, if it ever does. Again, we had a great offense last year, just not implemented the 5-on-5 correctly. Again, we did pick up a defenseman, Stallman. We picked him up for 3 years at $5.5 million. A little steep, I think, for a defenseman of his stature. But again, only 3 years, not a Bolin type contract. So if he doesn't pan out, okay, fine. It's not that big of a deal. He was injury prone last year, but that's the only year he's been injury prone. He has been really consistent in playing games, at least 60 plus, pretty much his whole career. He's not offensive-minded defenseman, which is good. We don't need that. We have Yandel for that. Stallman is going to be that stay-at-home defenseman that we need. Very few turnovers, as last year we had 3 of the top defensemen win the top 10 for turnovers. So this is going to fix that aspect. He doesn't take stupid penalties like Ekblad took last year, Yandel took last year. Those guys took some stupid penalties. Stallman will not be in the box very often. So that is what we need. I think he could be a huge mentor for Ekblad and even Prime Matthias. I think Matthias now can get a... Yandel will probably be with Stallman, so that could help Yandel's game. Matheson will probably be with Ekblad on that top line. I'm going to blotch this. I had it right when I was going over my practice of this. We picked up a guy from the Boston Bruins. Fans love him. His name is Axio. Oh my God, I totally blotched that. I had this perfect. But again, we picked him up. I will get it right when games start. I promise you. I'm so pissed off at myself right now. But again, Bruins fans love him. We got him for 3 years, a total signing of $5 million. He's going to be a phenomenal fourth liner for us. Again, that now log jams the whole fourth line, third line, but good, solid fourth liner. Thornton type player, which is really exciting. You know, he there are some videos out there. He absolutely kicked Wiener's ass this year in a fight. But he's that type of fourth line guy you need. Again, my philosophy: roll a solid fourth lines. I think we can do that with him. And then we also signed the guys we said earlier in the day. So those are the big 3 signings for the Florida Panthers, which I think really good signings. I thought Florida did really well on this offseason day of free agency signings. Really going to improve the team. Definitely think that pushes us up into that wild card spot at least, depending on what happens the rest of the way with free agency. You never know, we may pick up a guy here or there or whatnot. But I think this is the playoff team now with Quenneville in place, Bobrovsky in place, Stallman there. We have the pieces now that we needed. I think we fixed some of the mistakes. We could still pick up another defenseman that could really help out on that blue line. So again, still early. October is a long way away, guys, unfortunately, but still plenty of time to pick up that extra defenseman to add on to the defense. Again, who knows what can happen during the training camp? We can just have some guys that absolutely surprise us from the AHL that can make it up and do really well for us. So with that, I'm going to close this out, guys. If you have any thoughts, comments, comment down below. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed yet to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I can't thank you guys all for the kind words on my last video. It's good to be back. I just still having that. I gotta get over this hump of this social ineptity I'm having right now of just not wanting to interact with people. I gotta get out of it. I don't know how, so if you guys have any suggestions on what to do, I could greatly appreciate it. But it sucks because I don't want to socialize at all. I just don't want to interact with anybody. It sucks, and I need to get out of that shell and interact with people again. I need to get on social media. I can't let what happens on social media get to me. And that's what I did. And see everything, I gotta interact with people. It's healthy. It's healthy for someone to interact with people, And there'll be times that I can't, we won't see eye to eye, and that's okay. That's okay. So, anyways, I'm gonna close this out, guys. I will see you in the next video. When that video is, I don't know. I may not have another video up until the preseason starts. So again, if you see a video come up and then one comes up, if not, don't worry, I'm still here and I'm doing okay. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.